He loves me not. That's the struggle we all face from time to time. Because one of our basic human needs is to feel loved and accepted for who we are. This can also be the internal struggle we have within ourselves, striving to love ourselves and find our own worth and value. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how to develop healthy relationships. I have found in talking with others and studying relationships over the years that there are some key factors found in those having healthy relationships with others. One is starting with a good foundation and knowing who you are and what you associate with your identity. Realize that you don't have to allow the mistakes from your past and the judgments made by others shape your identity. When you can feel secure in who you are, you won't need to go out looking for other people to fill these personal needs. This will allow you to navigate your life and steer clear from those people who disrespect, discourage, and harm you. These behaviors can then become a red flag that warns you and reminds you that these type of people are hurting. And while we can wish them well, we don't need to let their pain become toxic to us. Remember, hurting people often are the ones who hurt others. Choose to see the good in everyone, but respect and value yourself enough to set up those personal boundaries. Because not everyone in your life is meant to be in your inner circle of trust. Be careful who you let in, and treat this inner circle as a treasure. Those that see you for who you are and value your gifts will treat it like a treasure too. It's also essential that we realize that good relationships take time and attention. They take work to keep them going. A lot of that work centers around good communication. This will always be a bit of a challenge for us because we're all unique and different people with different thoughts and ideas. That's why good communication is a two-way street, meaning we both have to work at effectively communicating in the relationship. Understanding that it's my responsibility to express my own needs and feelings, but also to be willing to listen to the needs and the feelings of the other person in the relationship. I need to realize that it's not about being right or winning. It's about trying to really understand one another and being patient with that other person. Healthy relationships are less self-seeking and they're more giving. Have you ever noticed how early into a relationship, people tend to be on their best behavior? They're more careful and cautious with their words and their actions. But as that relationship continues, they tend to get a little bit more relaxed in how they treat and speak to the other person. We should always be aware of how we are talking and responding in the relationship, and continue to work at expressing love and kindness. Another part of this is choosing not to be easily offended, but instead to assume goodwill with others, as well as choosing not to harbor any unforgiveness. We need to be able to admit our own mistakes and forgive one another, just like we often mess up and we need others to forgive us. It's also wise to be slow to getting angry and choose to let go and forgive the mistakes made by others. Seek to let those in your inner circle that can build you up and encourage you to be your best self, and love yourself enough to establish those healthy boundaries in your life. And remember, if you are in a relationship that leaves you feeling hurt, either physically or emotionally, choose to walk away, and if you need to, seek help. Seeing these red flags early in a relationship can protect you from future heartache and pain. Now that's something to think about. And here's something to smile about. Thanks for joining me today.